The next man in is Michael Neser, who's a very fine player, we know, but I just wonder if the door is now slightly ajar.
Then throughout as Carvelis in to bowl, and Neser will be off the mark here as he nudges one down towards third man. It'll just be a single because Ward has got back quickly.
Patient today as Carson comes up the hill again, short and wide there, and that's cut away nicely there from Neser. Can't bowl there, unfortunately. He's not been quite on it today. A few loose balls, and now Carson into bowl here. Up the hill, flight delivery again, and Neser's not going to miss out there. That smash for extra cover for 4 runs, and it nearly hits the crowd as it hits a boundary rope and goes over the boards. But I think
nearly an hour and a quarter now as Neser drives this one through the offside, and that time he did take the opportunity to cash in on a...
Carson walking into his run-up now, into bowl, and that's wide ball, cut away for 4 runs. Just can't be bowling bad balls like that if you're trying to create a bit of pressure. And that into his stride now, up the hill, bowls the ball, and that's short, and just flicked away nonchalantly for 4 from Michael Neser. When I say short, it's still hitting the top of the stumps, but at that...
Radio Sussex and any others as well. In comes Carson bowls, and that was short and clipped away, and a rather tired looking dive there by Ari Carvelis at backward square leg, and the ball's going to run away for 4 runs. It wasn't a great ball by Jack Carson in all.
So Carvelis down the hill here, into bowl, pitched up, and that's driven nicely there from Neser. Was a half volley in all honesty, but you still got to put them away, and that was a great shot down the ground for 4 runs, and it moves on.
Can do the trick here for Sussex.
So he's into bowl for his first ball, and that's pitched up and driven beautifully from Michael Neser, and that's going to go all the way for 4. So he's going to pick up his 50 and a pretty flawless knock from the Australians. That's 52 off only 94 balls. Excellent knock for the Glamorgan overseas, and
Mark Glamorgan aspire to as Neser drives this one into the offside, and I thought I was about to say a fine tumbling stop by Jack Carson there. Smith bowls, and that is smashed through the offside by Michael Neser. Dismissed through a deep long off. Been 3-5-8 behind on first innings. As that's short and hammered away, and they won't get another boundary catch.
Smashed the window.
The field. Whose window is it taken out?
It's gone into the hospitality. It's got a Bimaretti sign above it, but that is fully smashed the window, and the umpires have a look at it, just make sure there's not glass on the ball. But
as he pulled that one from Smith through the leg side and hoiked it through cow corner for 4 runs. Innings of a derisory slow hand clap at the Hove. Smith bowls, Neser drives it down the ground. He might get 4 of them there. He's bisected the 2 fielders. That is beautifully placed by Neser, straight back past the stumps. Register in Steve Smith's mind because he's bowling. Smith told Neser, who hits it over mid-wicket, and Michael Neser has got his first Glamorgan century, and he has got it off the bowling of fellow Australian Steve Smith. Mowed that one away. It went soaring into the hospitality area, and Michael Neser, his 100 comes up off 160 balls, 12 4s and 2 6s. Where are we? Last ball of the over. 6.99 for 9. You've got to come in now, fielders, to save the single. They're still just about playing the game, but they're really going through the motions. Neser might try and wallop another one over the top.
Go on, have a dip. See if you can hit a bigger 6, Michael.
In comes Smith to bowl to Neser. It's a drag down, and it's forced through the offside for 4 more. That is the 700 up for Glamorgan, ladies and gentlemen. 703 for 9. It was.
Or in again, full toss down the leg side, clipped away by Michael Neser, and that's going to be 4 runs down to fine leg. It's all very, very academic now. Neser to 111, and Glamorgan to 717 for 9. The competition that starts for Sussex on Friday, all stop bowls, and Neser eases that away through the covers for 4 runs. He goes to 120. His highest score, Nick, has been perusing the records throughout the day.
That is cut away, pass slipped by Neser, and it'll run down towards the far boundary at third man. It'll be hauled up just inside the ropes, and it is 2 more runs for Michael Neser as he moves to 123 not out in the total.
Bit of fun.
Smith bowls, flights it up, and Neser is bowled for 123, bowled by Steve Smith, and Glamorgan are 737 all out at the end of this epic marathon innings, and Neser marches off in mock disgust. He's out for 123. McIlroy is 11 not out, and it is match drawn here at Hove.
But they're not shaking hands.